Spoiler alert, there are a lot of Xbox exclusive games that have just leaked out thanks to all these major leaks that are going on in the gaming stratosphere right now. These all happen to be Bethesda's games, but still, nonetheless, it is very interesting to see how many of these have actually come out and what exactly it means for Xbox and what's going to happen in their future. So yeah, pay attention, because I feel like this is one of the biggest days in Xbox histories, and that's saying something, because at the end of the day, we as fans have to look at this and go, listen, this is unprecedented what's happening. So again, if you're a Bethesda fan and you were wondering what was coming out, here you go. As part of the recent Microsoft leaks, a slate of Bethesda games, including several unannounced titles, have actually been revealed. This sizable list was part of an internal Microsoft document from July of 2020, which was issued ahead of the company's acquisition of Bethesda itself. Now, along with such games as Starfield and Redfall, the list also includes titles up until the end of 2024's financial year. Here we see expected upcoming console exclusives such as Elder Scrolls 6 and the company's Indiana Jones game, but some names included are yet to be officially announced by either Bethesda or Microsoft. Now, very interestingly, according to this now potentially outdated leak, a new Doom game called Doom Year Zero was planned for sometime during the current financial year. The game is slated to have additional DLC released the same year, as well as another DLC planned for the next financial year. Another title that is yet to be announced is Dishonored 3. This was listed as coming sometime during the next financial year, April 2024 to March 2025. This is reportedly the same year that Bethesda also has plans to release a sequel to 2022's Ghostwire Tokyo, which I have to be honest, as a fan of Xbox, I absolutely loved Ghostwire Tokyo. I thought this was a fantastic game. It had so much going for it, and at the end of the day, I feel like it did find success. I believe over 7 million people have played it, and so that is exactly the type of thing that we needed to see, and it makes me all the more excited for the future of Xbox. And listen, Microsoft has a long way to go in proving people that they're worthy, but I still think that this is a very, very big thing for them. The list also states that players can expect remasters of previous Bethesda titles such as Oblivion and Fallout 3. Eurogamer has asked Microsoft, which is where I got this information from, they've asked Bethesda for further comment. But it's very interesting because it says fiscal year 20, Doom Eternal and DLC, The Elder Scrolls Online, Greymoor, Fallout, Wastelanders, Deathloop, and then it says 2021 Starfield, Elder Scrolls Online expansion, Redfall, Doom Eternal DLC, Ghostwire Tokyo, Fallout Worlds, which is Fallout 76 stuff, Project Hibiki. Then it says fiscal year 2022 Indiana Jones games, Oblivion Remaster, Elder Scrolls Online expansion, Starfield DLC, fiscal year 23 Doom Year Zero and DLC, Project Kestrel, Elder Scrolls Online expansion, Project Platinum, and then fiscal year 2024 Elder Scrolls 6, Project Kestrel expansion, licensed IP game, Fallout 3 remastered, Elder Scrolls Online expansion, Ghostwire Tokyo sequel, Dishonored 3, Doom Year Zero DLC. So yeah, pretty interesting how this is coming about and what this all means for the future. It looks like some good things are cooking. I thought it was going to be pretty close to getting a new Doom game, and here's the thing, some of this stuff could be ready, but obviously Microsoft felt like what's going on with their current lineup, you can't put too much out or else it sort of eats each other, so you don't want to do that. So that's where it's completely understandable that they are doing things a little bit differently, sort of the way that they're doing them now. I'm a big fan of what they are doing. Again, I feel like Doom could come out next year and be a huge hit for Microsoft and what they're trying to do. Like, that would be pretty phenomenal. Could you imagine a year in which they released, we know that Hellblade 2 and Avowed is coming, but could you imagine if they also released Doom, a new Doom game, and as well as the Indiana Jones game? Like, that could be huge, and we see this sort of stuff happen and pop up, and it just really kind of blows my mind that Microsoft is in sort of the spot that they're in. So that's really cool to see from them. And, again, it makes me super excited for the future of Xbox. And I'm thinking that's exactly what the idea behind, you know, the Bethesda purchase was. Anyway, other leaked documents from the recent a bunch of information include their plans to relaunch the refreshed version of the Series X and S before then it releases a proper next-gen console sometime in 2028. But yeah, think about this for a second. So many people were quick to kind of jump on Xbox and hate on Xbox and things like that. I think that it was really something silly to do. You know, it was going to take time for them to actually be able to go out there and accomplish some of this stuff, and yet here we are, and they've been able to do just that, and that is an exciting thing in my opinion. So, you know, we'll see what happens in the future, but for me, I love seeing everything that we're seeing so far from Microsoft, and it looks like they're going to continue to hit heavy with the Bethesda stuff as well, which is very exciting to think about, because again, they have these companies that are going to be coming out with games, and they really, like I said, this leak has been nothing short of fascinating to look at. So, you know, hopefully we continue to see more things like this in the future. I, for one, think this is absolutely phenomenal to see, and I think Microsoft, you know, it really shows that they're very interested in the gamers, and they're very passionate about gaming in general as well. So I'm very curious to hear what everybody has to think about this. And you know what, again, maybe not everybody is on board with all this stuff. I know not everybody loves Bethesda or whatever, but you know, at the same time, I think it's very critical for everybody to kind of understand that Microsoft is all about making sure that these gamers have some amazing stuff to play, and not only have amazing stuff to play, but you know, amazing things to look forward to, right? Because if we look at this and we look at Xbox and we look at how things have been, I think we're all like very quick to admit that it's been a little lackluster over the years. So you know, we can see anything change in the future, but I still think that Microsoft is definitely on the right path. I think that it could be an unprecedented year next year for Xbox. So, you know, again, we'll see what happens, but I think that Microsoft is in a prime position to make sure that they get everything out in time of all the stuff that's happening anyway. So we'll see what happens. Again, very exciting day in this kind of field or what have you, but I'm very interested to hear what everyone has to think. I'm Crap Gamer. This has been Crap Gamer Reviews. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like on the video. I would appreciate it. And you know, again, it really just means a lot to me that you guys are checking out the stuff, and you know, continue to do so. Hope you have a good one. Crap Gamer out.